time. Today's video, we're gonna do a little recap of the year before I move into a new phase. So here are 15 things about Canva you should know in 15 minutes. There's like a car insurance joke in there. We don't have time. Let's get into it. Number one, the background remover tool. If you're on Canva and you don't know this yet, then I'm really glad I'm the one that can help you with this. You're going to click on an image, click Edit Image up here in the top left, and click Background Remover. It's been a beach ball for as long as I can remember. Come on, Canva, can we get something else? Additionally, you can do a little bit of editing with that. There's an erase and a restore if they don't get it quite right, but I've maybe used that once a month, if then. It's pretty spot on. Last but not least, me. Let's just do it one more time for the folks at home. Cool. Next, number two, shapes are cool now. They used to be a little bit hard to use. Now you can either go to elements and click on either of these shapes, or my personal favorite, I hit the R on the keyboard like nobody's business, or the C on the keyboard like nobody's business. Now we've got all of these shape tools. You can add borders to things. You can round the corners, so there's no need to find a rounded corner. You can also change the shape. So if you're like, actually, I'm really tired of this square, make it whatever this is. Make it a badge thingy. Make it a slant. Make it an arch. Yeah, shapes are so cool. Use them. Number three, resize to save time. This is a really big one. Well, for example, what was I going to use? Time. Let's say, for example, this Canva account build out. I'm working on this and I was like, I think I'd rather this be portrait mode, or I'd rather duplicate it and make it some stories. You can click resize right here, and there's two options. Either you can, let's see here, let's do portrait. Nope, come on now, Instagram. We're running out of time. There we go, Instagram portrait. So I could either copy and resize it to make it a brand new graphic, or just resize it. Here, I'm gonna click resize, and you can see that Canva does a lot of the work to really do the thinking. You can also change this to an Instagram story, and this time I'm gonna do copy and resize, and look what happens. It creates an entirely new document for you and then labels it. So now I've got two documents for the price of one. Great. Number four, SVG assets are color changeable. Go to your designer, say, hey designer, I need an SVG asset. Look at this. This is my logo. Notice my logo is color changeable. Let's make that bigger for the folks at home. Color changeable. Yes, super important. It has to be an SVG format with no text and no stroke. So if you have a stroke outline of something, or you have your text, make sure you flatten your text and you flatten your stroke and upload. Other examples of this are I got custom illustrations. Check this out. Completely color changeable. If I feel like a yellow label, I can make a yellow label. This magic is exactly how Canva's been doing all of theirs as well. So if I come down here and click on this cutie patootie, it is also color changeable, which is cool. All right. Number five, PNG basically stands for pretty transparent, not gonna lie, high quality graphic, right? We want PNGs. I've got this ready. Check out this tiger. Let's say I wanted him to be overlapping on something else. I would come up here to the share, download, only the page that I want, and you're going to click transparent background. Transparent background is going to remove the background of this post and save this trendy tiger as a transparent graphic. So I'm going to save it here. Now I'm going to upload that document. This, it's a ClickUp icon, so I just switched to ClickUp. Oh, somebody didn't check the transparent box, did she? Make sure you check the transparent box. Of course I didn't. We're going to do all of that over again. Awesome. We're going to come over here. We're going to correct our mistakes. Do you see the difference? This is non-transparent, this is transparent. So now I'm going to drag my tiger over here and then randomly place this, and you can see he is now transparent to go on top of everything. PNGs are a little bit higher quality than JPEGs, and they're going to be your fam jam. So let's get used to PNGs. Number 6, use your folders. I mean it. This is what a successful brand folder looks like. This is my Let's Go brand. First of all, it's starred over here in the sidebar for easy access so that I can always click to find my brand items. I usually sort this by name, which is why it's 1, 2, 3, I don't know where 4 went. So I know that, boom, number 1's my brand patterns. Here's all of my cute, amazing brand patterns. Number 2, here's all of the icons that I use. Number 3, here's all of the custom flat lay stock photography I got. Everything is in its place, and it's very easy for not just me, but my team to know where to find things and get things. The best thing you can do for yourself is to go make some time and organize your content into folders. Number 7. Okay. The Paintbrush tool goes way harder than it needs to, and I know you guys aren't using it in this way. The Paintbrush tool doesn't only work for one click at a time, right? So I think we're used to the Paintbrush tool being a 1-in-1, or if I want this one to look like that text, I would do a little clickaroodle like this, right? It also works on shapes, and it also works on multiple things at the same time. Let me show you. So I'm gonna highlight this one and this yellow circle. I'm going to click on this. We don't deserve it, but we have it. The Paintbrush tool, the copy style tool. And I'm gonna actually drag. Notice how I'm dragging and selecting all of these items. Did you see that? It just changed everything to the exact text and all of those shapes as well. So that's pretty snazzy. Use that next time you're doing a list and you want to change everything, or if you want to change a shape. It's awesome. Next, I love this. I use this like a crazy person. You can make text look and work like a button, especially if you're exporting this graphic as a PDF. It will make the links work in a PDF, or if you're embedding this somewhere in a website. So notice right here I have this click here button. First, what I'm going to do is you can link text. So I'm going to click up here in the link thing. I'm going to put in my web address where you can hire me for brand and website design and Canva account build-outs. I'm going to type in www.letsgo.studio, and now it's got an underline, which I like because it signifies that it's a clickable asset. Next, you're going to click Effects, and then Background, and then check it out. This bad boy's a button. You can increase the spread, the roundness, the transparency, but I didn't have to place a shape behind it. Looks like a button. Next, did you guys are we remembering that you can make tables? You can make tables. I've seen too many clients that have like lines that they're trying to make. You can make tables now. So if you need to do a lead magnet of like comparisons of like platforms to use, or like, I don't know, web designers you love, and like why, you know, you can use, like, this is actually a table, right? So we can type in it. You can also do a lot of really cool other things. You can increase the table spacing. You could make it like a grid like this. You can decrease this kind of spacing. You can edit just the rows at a time. So if I want just these to be orange, you can. It's pretty cool. This is awesome for those longer format documents. Next up, keywords, number 10. Keywords are great for stock elements in photos. If you come over here to photos, notice how I typed in Dahlia, but you can also search by color. So you can click on orange and see all of the orange stuff, which is very salmon-y, but you might also type in desk while orange is selected, and now there's a lot of really pretty orange desk stuff. You can also put in your hex code, which I don't have mine memorized. Isn't that wild? But let's pretend. Let's do this. There we go. Whatever that color is. Cool. Now I'm getting this kind of stuff. So you can start to really build a stock library based on that. Other things you can do keyword-wise is cutouts only. So maybe you'd like a flower, but you only want to see cutout flowers. You can do that. The Canva tools are really, really incredible. They have a long way to go for making things a little bit easier to use, but or they have a long way to go to maybe make this more intuitive and obvious to people, but once you get in the flow of things, it's awesome. Next up, photo editing to make branded stuff. These brand photos I've gotten a lot of compliments on. I made all of these, not the gradients. I made all of the other ones in Canva. This one right here, Canva. This kind of cool confetti, Canva. How I'm doing that is I'm going over to edit image, clicking duotone, waiting patiently while the really incredible tool loads, and then you click here and put in your colors. I do fudge them just a little bit. I make my orange just a little sharper and the pink just a little lighter. No one's gonna know, right? And look at that. That's awesome. I might use that in an Instagram post. It looks so super branded. Other things you can do, there's also like a trippy filter, but if you like the kind of like liquify-y stuff, you can do flow? No. Wobble? Like, yeah, oh, here it is. Cool! I just made a brand pattern directly in Canva. Nice. Next up, number 12, gradients are really cool in Canva. They're really underrated. I already have one of my favorites here, which is actually just a fade. So it's got a 2-color fade because it could like be faded out, but it fades to transparent. Meaning if I grab, I don't know, this photo, I guess, and stick it behind, you're going to see how this fades on top of the graphic. It's really cool. All of the gradient stuff is over here under elements, and then, just kidding, it's under graphics, and then right here, gradient. There's a couple of other really cool things that I've been using lately, like this gradient sphere. I really like it for a lot of like great overlapping moments. And there's just a lot of really great gradient tools that are really intuitive in Canva. Hotkeys, 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 hotkeys. Lucky number 13. These are the ones that I use the most frequently. L for a line, R for a rectangle, T for text. I have no idea. My text, it has just decided that that's what it's going to be. C for a circle. Command-Shift-K, I use a ton to make things uppercase because I love an uppercase situation. And then to rearrange something is Command-Bracket up and down. I use those just pretty frequently, aside from your standard copy-paste situation. Okay, a little less than, we're almost there. Presentation layouts are easier than ever. This is massive. They just introduced this. And look at this. If you make a presentation and you go to templates and then layouts, you can now choose from a lot of preset layouts and you don't have to design all of this. And look, it's already in my brand. It's my orange, so I can add a heading. Add as a new page. So I can add a heading. Don't know why it's in italics. Don't know how it's in italics. I don't even have that as italics. Oh no, there it is. Cool. Yeah, I don't, that one creeps me out a little bit, but you can see I could build a whole presentation in 3 seconds that's clean, easy to look. Look at this. We got a quote. We got a sideways quote. We got first topics. I can't ask for anything more than this. Forget PowerPoint. Do all of your it's already all orange in my font. All right. To round it out, in minute 15, we're getting there. The last most important thing is that if you type pride and click enter, it makes the top bar go rainbow. Yay! That's 15 quick Canva things you should know in 15 minutes. Speed round. Hopefully you paused it on something that you didn't know. That kind of recaps Canva Tip Weekly up to this point. I am now going to be moving into a watch me design phase of Canva. Watch me design Instagram posts, watch me design stories, watch me design reels, so that you can see how I apply all of these things. Please comment. For for things that you want to know and learn for future videos. Thanks so much. 15 things, 15 minutes. Stay fun, stay happy. Thanks for watching Canva Tip Weekly.